we stopped to set things a little bit better. Was quite a bit of corn coming out, and still quite a bit of corn. So I need to get on the horn and tell him he upped his air. So we need to still make some adjustments. Well, let's look at it on the far end. When I say far end, this is the far end of the road. That one's even smaller. This looks like it might be bigger. I think this is the second to worst field I'm gonna predict in yield. It's all dirty. There we go. So sidewall compaction, it was a little wet when I planted it, and I think maybe some fertilizer mess up is a result of this. And I got the same variety. This is Pioneer. I can't tell you the number right off the top of my head, but I got the same variety across the road. Planted a day later, and it looks a lot better than this. So we'll see kind of what it does. So we've been trying to see if it's dry enough to send to town or put it in the bin. So 15-1, we're gonna load it up on the truck. First dump of the season. It's important to get that on video. Well, when I pulled up, I smelled antifreeze. So we got a hose, looks like when we replace it, leaking. That's just what you get into when you try to get started good. And I'm truck driver and grain cart driver today. Our normal truck driver, his back is out. He's gonna have to have surgery, so I don't know if we're gonna have him at all this year. Well, one good thing starting right here at the house is I don't need anybody to help me get the equipment moved. I can just walk a couple of 100 feet up there. So I'm fixing to address the leaky hose situation, and maybe we won't need the dump truck today. The dump truck's going to the bin. So we'll get a game plan here in a minute. It's done changed. Everything's done changed. There's $1.50 wasted. Hopefully this is the right hose to fix the truck. I'm gonna get those service trucks, see what we can do. If not, I'll have to get the dump truck. I hope it's this easy. Well, I used fuel line instead of heater hose, but right there is where it connects, and up there, so I've lost some water. It had some pressure built up on it, so I'm gonna go get some water and let it run, make sure it don't overheat before I take off in this thing. I may be a third loaded, so I've got a little bit. Just enough. He's moving on in the field now. We're going to pull to the far end of the field because he's got this end done. It's not a good square field. Pull a little closer. We are about to get a load. It's not turning out real good though. The good news is I've got a load on this truck. Bad news is the outer left-hand row unit is not turning. I think we've sheared a pin or something like that. So we're going back shop. Don't know if it's going to be called today or not. Probably not, but I know I'm going to take this off in the morning. I want to check the water cold, and because I'm still smelling antifreeze, I don't mean that it could be some that lost out earlier, but anyways, first day was a bust. We've got a semi-load, but that clutch right there is what's went out. So called the local dealership. Closest one they had was in Kentucky. So we called another dealership 2 hours away. They got one on the shelf and they got it laid out for us. We're going first thing in the morning getting it and getting it back on. So we'll see you then after we get it put back on. So we got the combine header fixed yesterday or last night. Like I said, it was a little over 2 hours one way. Got over there and looked at some equipment they had, used equipment, and one new piece. No, we ain't making no purchases, I don't think, but we got it back together about 7:30. So I got Dad going this morning. He's got to cross the ditch, and I had to take a kid to the dentist. So I'm gonna take this load off, and I'll probably have almost a load waiting on me when I get back. Ain't nobody in line, so maybe I can breeze right through here. I gotta find out what's going on. I smelled smoke when I left out from the house down there, and I keep meeting fire trucks, so something's on fire down my way. Well, it's starting to get busy, but I was in and out. One come in behind me. He's already dumped. Then got an outbound behind me. So I'm gonna go back and see if I can find out what's on fire. What I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna have nearly a full load. Still ain't found out what's on fire, so maybe everybody's all right. I figured Dad to have to go investigate. Finish this field up, so we're going to go across the road, and I've got 9 acres over there. I think it's going to do a little better than this one. This one didn't do good at all. We've got moved to that field now. Well, I just got back as he's finishing this field. 9 acres here. This is where I done my yield check in a video, 164. Best I can determine, I don't even have half of the grain cart, and I can't see him rounded up. So I don't even know if we're gonna get, if this is gonna make as good as what the field across the road. We're looking at 50 and 60 bushel corn so far. I'm not even gonna have a full grain cart. I'm not even gonna fill up the front hopper. Got everything moved up here to this farm. 96 acres here, and we got a little 3.5 acre field here, and another one back there, 4 acres, and then a 9 acre, and then we get in some pretty good sized fields. So we're gonna try to get the small ones knocked out this afternoon. 100% chance of rain for tomorrow. It's been over 2 weeks since we've had any rain, and I think it's 6 weeks before then. That's why the corn looks like crap. I kind of feel like this farm may do pretty decent. This little field here, not so much. But I think the bigger field's really gonna stand out, maybe. And I may be eating my words.
When it gets like almost out of battery, you can like push this button, and then it like turns on the charger and it charges your phone, and then when the battery packs out, then you have to charge it up with like your phone cord. It's really cool. You should get it sometime. Your camera's almost out of battery.
It is. I think that's memory.
What?
The battery's the green.
Green?
Yeah. The other memory is about half. We got about half memory on it. Then I'll have to erase everything.
So, it's like how much you've cameraed out?
Yeah.
Cool.
So we got Josiah with us this afternoon.
Yep.
He's gonna ride with me for a little bit.
The combine's already like right there.
Yep. He's gonna have to put me on a spot where I can get in the field, ain't he?
Yep.
There he is.
Gonna get pretty fast. Gonna get be pretty darn fast. Pretty fast. Pretty darn fast. And that's faster than my combine goes on the video game. I would still be like back there on my combine. All I have is like, you know your grain header?
Mm-hmm.
I only have that header and that's it.
So you can't do no corn then, huh?
Yeah, me and Dad's wanting to get a bigger grain header, and then I'm wanting to get a bigger new hauling combine. I'm like, dude, we both want, it's meant for things like
Hay cutter,
Yeah, hay
hay
cutter.
mower.
Yeah. That's a lot.
Look, this little field's done a little bit better than what we've been in. 4-acre field, he got 10 rows and he wasn't rounded over, but had a hopper full.
My tractors are very similar to this. I have about all Case International. And then I have one New Holland. 3 Case International, Case International Combine, a Case International, 2 Case International, that's very simple.
You heard it beep, didn't you?
Yep.
So how much we like? Are we almost done? Done out here?
Almost.
Well, I think we're gonna quit for the night after this.
Yep.
We're gonna have to take the header off to get to the other fields.
Hey, Bryce, I have an idea.
What?
Maybe you should like hook it onto the truck and take it to your house so that when you're gonna start again, you have it over at your house so that you don't have to spend more gas on your truck to like get to a different place.
Well, we're gonna park the combine up there in that hay barn tonight, because it's gonna rain a whole bunch.
And y'all rather have the combine here so that y'all can finish the last field?
Yeah. But we still got several fields to go over here on this farm.
How much were the fields?
They start getting bigger after this.
So you buy more and more fields every year?
Well, we try to, or rent them.
Cool. The camera's kind of almost out of battery.
It's at 75%.
Cool. Can you look at the back?
They're right there, 75%.
Cool.
Well, we'll let him unload on us right here, and we'll go empty it, and probably done for the night, Joe.
Yep. Well, we all park the tractor inside there as well?
Yeah. Well, we'll probably leave it out.
And just take it with y'all?
Yeah. We'll call this the first corn harvesting video. I'm gonna carry this off in the morning if it ain't raining too bad. If not, I'll tear it off Saturday or whenever. So www.farmmerchbin.com for hats, shirts, decals, water bottles, etc. And thanks for watching. God bless you. And we'll catch you on the next one.